For this toe touch progression, I'm going to use a beam in this example. If you don't have a beam at home, you could use something like a book, just something to give you a little bit of a lift there, about ½ an inch or so. It shouldn't be too high that it's too extreme, but we want to get a little bit lift off the ground here. So we're going to put the ball of your feet on here, so your toes are going to be up, heels are going to be down to start with. And when you take this ball, again, if you don't have a ball at home, you could use anything, a pillow, a towel, just something that you can create a little bit of pressure through your knees. You're going to squeeze this ball between your knees, and I want you to get your feet as close together as you can. So from here, I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to feel like you stick your butt back towards the wall behind you. As you reach down, try to touch your toes. If you can't get here, that's okay. You're just going to hold here, try to keep those legs as straight as you can. Take another deep breath into your belly, squeeze that ball a little bit tighter, and then as you exhale, reach a little bit further. And if you still can't get there, go and bend your knees on this third one and get all the way down to your toes. So you want to actually find your toes with your fingers each time. That it helps kind of trick your brain into thinking that you can get down there, which will allow you to ultimately be able to touch those toes a little bit easier. Once you reach your toes, I want you to hold for a 1-2 count, then drive and stand tall. So again, deep breath in. On the exhale, butt goes back. Reach down towards those toes. If you can't get there, squeeze a little bit tighter. Reach a little further, and then if you still can't get there, go and bend those knees and touch. Hold for a 1-2 count, and stand back up. So a couple things on this. Make sure, even though you're shifting back with your hips, try not to let those toes come off the beam. So we still want that weight pretty centered between the ball of your feet and the heels, even though your hips are shifting back. If you lose balance this way, it's going to kind of tighten everything up, and it's not going to allow you to get down to that toe touch. So keep that weight centered, butt goes back, chest comes forward. After you do 5 with your toes up, we're going to bring it forward. So we're going to take those toes a little bit further away from you here. Heels are going to be up, toes are going to be down. Same rules apply though. Deep breath in, squeeze that ball super tight. On the exhale, shift your butt back, reach down, try to touch those toes. If you can't get there, squeeze that ball a little bit tighter, reach a little further. And if you still can't get there, go ahead and bend those knees, touch your toes, hold for 1-2 count, and then stand back up. We're going to do that 5 times. After that, go and retest your toe touch. And so you'll know beforehand, you know how close you were to your toes, if you could touch your toes, if you couldn't touch your toes. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. So just without the ball, you can set that down. Deep breath in, same idea. Shift back, reach down, and hopefully now you can touch your toes. If not touch them, get a little bit closer. The more you work on this drill, the easier that toe touch is going to become.